YouTube, how the fuck you doing? Drunky here today with a brand new video and with a brand new gameplay commentary here today. Bring you some more Minecraft gameplay commentary. I know that was a screwed up title, but whatever. Okay, so if you guys watched the last video, you guys will be knowing that today in this episode, I'm gonna be talking about jealousy. I can go a long time about talking jealousy, so the next episode, don't be surprised if it's jealousy again. But jealousy, we're going to talk about stuff that people have. So what we're going to really start off with. I still been watching Optic Nate Shot, Optic Scumpy play their Call of Duty, competitive Call of Duty. And am I jealous they have Astros? Heck yes. Do I wish I have Astros? Yes. Do I need them? No. That's the funny part. I don't need them. I want them. Like, this is what parents say to you all the time, but it's really true. When you want something, is it because other people have it? Or is it because you think it could help, but it actually doesn't really help? I mean, it helps. I don't get me wrong. Having an Astro help, but not like it's not like you have to have it. So what I'm really trying to say is, when people created Xboxes, Call of Duty, they didn't say you need a headset. They never even said you needed a mic. They made things so that you can have a mic, but never actually said this game or this console requires a headset. They never said that. All they made was the game console with stuff you can put in it, was the headset plugins and what do you call it? The plugins and the mic plugins. I mean, right now I'm using the mic that I would usually use when I game, and it's not a really good mic, but it works. I mean, I've been thinking to myself a lot about this, about getting an Astro, and I've been thinking lately I don't really need an Astro. I mean, the only reason why you will want it is because you can sound whore. If you guys don't know what sound whore means, it's basically because you can hear other people's footsteps, and that will help because sound whoring, hearing other people's footsteps in Call of Duty will help because basically you'll know where they are, and you can really turn back quickly and just shoot them if you want, and it's knowing where other people are. But I mean, you don't really need it because most people don't have it unless you're playing in League Play, where everybody's like competitive like crazy, where they go on nuts about them losing. But I mean, if you're just playing pubs and you're just a regular player and you don't play really competitively, like maybe Optic Scumpy, Optic Nate Shot, they play competitively. Like, their game is on the line. They're an Optic. Optic has a big reputation, and they go out there thinking they can win every single time. And that's why they need the Astros. Like, it makes them hear better, and it helps them out. But, I mean, if you're just playing pubs all the time, I mean, you lose, not a big deal. Nothing was on the line. It's a one-time payment for the game. I mean, and there's always the next game. But, I mean, competitions, it's like $13 to compete, and you're going there for prize money, and because it's something that you really love to do. And I mean, playing pubs, like the last video I made talking about pubs can be competitive, but there's no money on the line. There's really no money on the line. And League Play, same thing. League Play is a bit more competitive, but when you're actually going to competitions, that's the most competitive part. So, I mean, you can get an Astro if you want. I mean, if you have the money, but I mean, if you're really playing competitions and you're really going out there thinking you can win every single time, your team might be able to sponsor you an Astro or get a sponsorship with an Astro. But also, I mean, or you should just save up and buy them yourself. I mean, you don't really need Astro. Bottom line, right there. You don't really need Astro. Astros help. See, that's the keyword. It helps. But you're fine playing right now. If you're fine with the way you're playing right now, you really don't need it. Trust me. I've been hoping to get one a long time. I went to my friend's house to try it out, and that was the day when I said, I don't really think I need this crap. I mean, it's not crap, but I don't think I really need it because I think maybe I'm not used to it, but I play pretty good without it. So I mean, that's the kind of the key point. You have to try it out first. Maybe if you're lucky enough and your friend has one of those big named headsets, you should maybe go try it out before you actually purchase one. But that's kind of it. And second thing is Scuff gaming controllers. This is really big. I mean, I at school I get asked this a lot. Is Scuff worth it? And I can simply tell you I don't know. I don't have a Scuff gaming controller. I don't think I need a Scuff gaming controller because I play Claw, so I don't really need a Scuff gaming controller. It could be useful, but definitely if you're gonna purchase a Scuff gaming controller, I definitely recommend you trying out Claw first, because Claw first is really easy to do. Second, you're gonna be great once you get used to it. Third, it's basically everything you can do on a Scuff gaming controller. Scuff gaming, I mean, and if you're on Xbox, that's kind of different because for PS3, I use the R1 L1 button for my shooting, so I don't really need the trigger stop because that's another big thing for Scuff. The trigger stop. There's basically three big things about Scuff gaming controllers. First, the paddles. That's the biggest thing. Second is the trigger stops, which is really useful if you're using the FAL. So here, that was the keyword. If you're using an FAL, I mean, if you're using a submachine gun, running around with a submachine gun, you don't really need that. You don't really need that trigger stop, but you could. It could help, but I mean, you should be fine with the way you are right now. And then the last thing is the grip. I mean, I don't really care about my grip. My hand, I don't have like a sweating problem with my hand, so I'm okay. But I don't know about you guys. You guys might have like a sweating problem with your hand because you sweat too much. But I don't have it, so I don't really need it because first, three big reasons again: trigger stops, paddles, and grip. Okay, so I have all three handled down. So paddles, I play Claw, so I don't really need it. Trigger stops, I use R1 L1, so it doesn't really help me out, and I'm on PS3. And third, the grip, and I don't have a sweating problem with my hand, so I don't really need it. So like when you purchase something for your gaming stuff, it's really, you have to think about it this way. First, are you jealous because other people have it? Or second, do you actually think it could help? Like here, the next time you guys are purchasing something, this doesn't apply to games, but next time you guys purchase something, think about if you actually need it. Like kind of like what I did. I thought about that I actually needed. I mean, like that. The example I made about the Scuff gaming controller was perfect. I'm not trying to brag or anything. Maybe I am, but you sit down and you think about it. Like if you play Claw, if you're like me, you play Claw, you play on a PS3 controller, and you don't have sweating problems, then you're the exact same as me. I don't need it. You don't need it. If you play Claw, you probably don't need it. If you're on PS3, maybe on Xbox. I mean, Xbox Scuff gaming controllers are a bit more popular, but I mean, it's not a big deal. And yeah, jealousy. That's about it. Like I'm kind of jealous that Optic Gaming is, what do you call it? I'm a bit jealous about Optic Gaming. Everybody's jealous about Optic Gaming. What am I talking about? I'm talking about I'm a bit jealous about how Optic Gaming has those sponsorship. I wish my clan can have it, but I know that's not gonna come in a really long time. But you gotta remember, Call of Duty games isn't gonna stop till a really long time. So you have time. By the time you get a job, maybe you do have a job already, and you make tons of money, who cares what you spend them on? As long as you don't go broke, then no one really cares. Unless your parents really does care about it and worries you about being broke because you're buying all sorts of stuff. Which I'm pretty sure Optic's gonna be an Optic Nadeshot, Big T, and all the competitive players. Mom are thinking right now they could be really positive about it, but somewhere back in their mind they're still thinking about how you're spending all your money on gaming. Right now all I really have is this headset. Sometimes I might use my iPhone headphones and use that to sound whore. And I have a TV, a PS3, Call of Duty, and that's basically all I need for Call of Duty. I'm asking for a lot, but if you really think about it, you don't really need it. So that's kind of this whole video, talking about how you don't really need it. And your parents are probably going to say, yes, I love this video, I totally agree to this guy. And then you guys are probably thinking, oh my god, I better not let my parents watch this or else I'm screwed for life. But whatever you guys think of it, please like and favorite. Like if you enjoyed it, favorite it if you really enjoyed it, dislike it if you completely disagree to anything I said. Comment below if you have any suggestions on what I should talk about, or something about maybe SCUF controllers or stuff I didn't mention about stuff. But yeah, that's about it. The next episode is going to be talking about... I remember I said it in the earlier in this video, but I forgot. But yeah, that's gonna be it. YouTube. We'll see you later. Peace.